Hello vegan adventurers, welcome to the exciting adventure from Phangan Island, and today we're gonna do some amazing hiking loop to the hidden paddle beach. Let's get into the vlog. There are two trails going to Paddle Beach. Both of them start near the hot comb beach. One of them takes longer, about 2 hours, and goes near the sea, and the other one is shorter with less views. So we decided to go with the longer trail there and with the shorter one on the way back. Little did we know, this trail was pretty treacherous, going steep up and down with lots of rocks and roots in your way. Even though the trail was very difficult, we got rewarded with some amazing sea views. Some parts of the trail were so steep that you would need some basic climbing skills. Don't choose this trail if you're scared of steep terrain. Over here we are crossing through the best part of this trail, so we're going through these lava rocks that are coming all the way down into the sea. And over here we stop at this little shed to have some lunch. Having bananas instead of cooked food is better in this tropical hot weather. So even though this trail is only 3 kilometers long, it takes about 2 hours to complete it one way, because the trail goes steep up and down all the time. Right, and after about an hour and a half of hiking, we're finally starting to see a little part of a Paddle Beach. Right, and over here we are getting really close to the beach. You can see these glass bottles on the side of the trail. We also see these abandoned bungalows, which is actually quite common around Thailand beaches. It was probably owned by some foreigners and got confiscated by Thai government. Right, we just came from here, and this on the right goes around the mountain. It should be the easier path. It should take 1 hour, and for us it took 2 hours to get all the way to this beach. So I would not recommend if you just want to enjoy the beach, but if you want to have a hike challenging, you can go for it. So this is the Paddle Beach. We're imagining that this Paddle Beach is some secret, calm, hidden beach between the mountains. The opposite was true. It was even more busy than other beaches where you can get with the road. There are even some restaurants and villas here, so I guess they built some other off-road to here. Alright, and as you know me, when we get to some cool location, I have to fly a drone there. But whenever there is lots of people, there is possibility that someone can report you for flying a drone. So we always go a little bit on the side where there is nobody. So even though we had a different idea about this beach, it was still a nice environment with a lot of jungle in the background. I would still come to check it out, but I'll probably choose the easier route. And I know that some fruitarian friends were hiking here one way, and on the way back they took the boat taxi. And the water is also nice and clean here. I actually swam for about 3 kilometers around the corner and back. Alright, and at about 5 PM we started to hike back the easier way, which would just go up and down there to the hill. And on the way up you also have few viewpoints of the mountains around, so I had another battery for the drone, so we're gonna fly again. Over here you can see this corner where I swam there and back. It was pretty long.
I've been waiting for you.
And over here we're getting some more epic views of the Battle Beach. There's also possibility to hike on that hill behind the Battle Beach where should be some epic viewpoint. We plan to hike there some other day, connecting from the other side of the hill. And even though this looks like a lush jungle, most of the trees are actually pretty short and are kind of like bushes rather than big tall jungle trees. This is caused by climate change, less rain during the rain season and a hotter dry season. Also by poor handling of the water resources by Thai people. Just before we reached the top of the hill, the path was pretty steep. Once we got over the hill, it was the same situation. At least it was not going up and down all the time, and it was not as treacherous as the first trail. However, this trail, apart from those two mountain views before the top, doesn't offer as many views as the first trail. I still don't think those few sea views on the trail are worth the challenging terrain. Alright, we just connected from this little trail on the right, and here on the left is the other treacherous trail we've been going for 2 hours. So if you want to avoid the hassle, not get so tired and just enjoy more of the Battle Beach, don't miss this trail on the right because it looks smaller than the road on the left, which after gets smaller. As we had a little bit more time left before the sunset, we decided to get down to the coast, fly the drone and record these rock formations with the sunset. As the sun was slowly setting behind the hill, I thought I would have one more adventure and try to scramble up these rock formations.
Enchanté.
Here I climbed up this big rock where I got this amazing view down, but it was pretty difficult, so hopefully I can get down without problems.
Enchanté.
So from this point of view where Sanya is recording, the descent looks pretty gnarly and dangerous. When I was climbing, it didn't seem so dangerous. There were some pretty good holds, I just had to pay a lot of attention. Alright, and here we're finishing the adventure with a dinner at a vegan restaurant at the Ban Chaloklum beach. It's a fully vegan restaurant and has a really nice setting just by the beach. The name of the restaurant is Foods and Roots, and the food tasted really good. It was also pretty expensive, so we didn't order as much as you would usually order. Hey vegan adventures, I hope you enjoyed this amazing hiking loop to Battle Beach. Stay tuned for more adventures from Phangan, and as always, stay healthy and stay adventurous.